Good morning, students. Today we'll continue with practice on construction. We'll still go back to method 2, use of drawing parallel lines using a ruler and a pair of compass. Step 1, you draw a line segment, mark off AB. On the line AB, mark two other points, P and Q as shown. So this is your A, B. So you mark P and Q. Then this is your point M, where you want to draw the XY, that is another line XY parallel to your AB. So step 2, with M as the center and radius PQ, draw an arc above Q at Y. You can see the line here. This is your AB and your XY is here. This is your M above here. So you are going to draw an arc. You are going to draw an arc above Q. Okay. You draw what? An arc above what? Q. You can see it there. Okay, step 3. With Q as the center and of radius PM, draw another arc to intersect the first arc at Y. Draw a line through M and Y and extend YM to X. The line XY is parallel to AB as shown below. You can see this. This is your line AB. This is your P and Q. You cut it. The first one you bisect you cut a line above your Y. Okay, this is what you did. You cut this first line in step 2. So in your step 3 here now, you are going to cut another line. You cut another one again to join with this. Okay, then you are going to join your line, your X and Y together. Okay, that is it for that. Perpendicular lines, we explained this in the previous class. Let's look at step 2, where I say that in step 2 that you should place the edge of the set square on line AB. Let the edge of the ruler meet the hypotenuse of the set square as shown. The hypotenuse side of the set square is the longer side. Okay, this side of the set square is the longer side. You can see that this is how you place your set square, and you put your ruler this way. Okay, by heading to your ruler firmly, you are going to slide your set square down. You can see in step 3, you slide your set square, the longer side, you slide it through the edge of the ruler through your point Q. Okay, that is where you can draw your line from here. The line you are going to draw here is the perpendicular to line AB. Okay, then in example given to you, using ruler, you use ruler to measure this. Okay, we use a ruler to measure AB 5 centimeter and your BD to be 3 centimeter. So in your set square, you can check, okay, if your ruler from 1, you can check from here 1 to these places will give you 5. You can see how it is. So from here to here will give you 5 centimeter, and from your B to D you are going to have what? Another 3 centimeter. Okay, so if you use your set square. Okay, do not give method on how to use set square to do this. And you can use, in the example, the solution to this example, I use only ruler to measure through. So you use your ruler to measure 5 centimeter, and you also use your ruler to measure B to D 3 centimeter. Then measure what's the different diagonal. A to D is your diagonal, and C to your B is another diagonal. If you use your ruler to measure it, you are going to have 5.8 centimeter. Let's look at bisecting a straight line segment. Okay. Midpoint and perpendicular bisector of a line segment. Step 1. You opened the compass to a little more than half the length of AB. This is your AB. So you are going to use your compass with your pencil. You opened your compass. You open a place at the edge of this your point A. Then you cut the line. You can see this one. You cut your line here. You cut this line. Then you bring it to your B, and you cut another line again. Okay, you cut another line, this second line. Then in your step 2, you are going to join your point P and your Q together. Okay, this is the bisector. So you open your compass to a little more than half the length of AB with a point first on A, as you see here. First on A, you draw your line. You bisect it, or you cut this line here through AB. Then with the point on B also, you have another cut. You bisect this first arc. Okay, you bisect this first arc by drawing it this way. Okay, you can see it this way. Okay, then you use a ruler to join this point P to Q. Draw a line through P and Q. M is the midpoint. Okay, and PQ is a perpendicular bisector of line segment AB. You can see that. Okay, let's look at perpendicular from a point to a line. So here M is the midpoint outside the line segment AB. You can see your AB. Your M is the midpoint outside the line segment. Then you open out a pair of compass with M as center. M as your center. You draw an arc to cut AB at PQ. You can see here this idea. You draw your arc here. Okay, draw your arc. Then this point here where you cut A here is P, and this side is Q. Okay, then step 2, with P as center and radio PM and radio PM. So your M is up here. This is your M. Maybe there. With P as center and radius PM, draw an arc. Do the same for Q. Okay, with your point P here. Your point P here, you draw an arc here. Then at your point Q also, where you have your point Q, you draw another one to cut here, and that's, you give it the name Y. Okay, so that the two arcs meet at what point? Y. Join M and y together. You join your M and Y by using the ruler to join your M and Y. So MY is perpendicular to the line segment AB. You can see that because here it's at right angle here. So it's perpendicular to AB. Construction of 90 degrees. Okay, in constructing angle 90, draw a line segment AB. Okay, AB with A as the center. Open the compass to a convenient radius and draw an arc to cut AB at E. Okay, this is your A. This is your A. You draw what? An arc here to cut your AB at this E. Okay, then with your E here, you are going to cut another one here, give it the name C. Then with C, you are going to cut another one. This side, you give it a name D. Okay, then within this your D, you are going to cut another one up here. Then you place your compass at C. You cut another one. You cut another one here. Then you join your F2 to A, and that will give you 90 degrees. Okay, that will give you 90 degrees. Okay, let's look at 60. Construction of angle 60. You draw your line AB with A as the center and a radius more than half of AB. You draw an arc to cut AB at P. So you place your compass here, and you draw what? Draw your arc to cut what? Draw your arc to cut P here. I mean to cut your AB and give it a name P. Okay, with P as center and the same radius in step 1, draw an arc to cut the first arc at C. Okay, so you put that here where it at your B, or you put at the center, your center Q, and cut. You have another arc. You cut another arc here and give it a name C. Then you join this C to your A using a ruler, and this side now will be what? Angle 60 degrees, the required angle. Okay, line segment means part of a line. Perpendicular line means line bisecting another line at right angle. The rough scale is a drawing that is not accurate. When you give a rough scale of a drawing, it is not accurate. It's something that will aid you in giving an accurate drawing. Bisect means is to cut. When you cut in half, you mean bisecting. So please, you have to practice on your own. When we resume proper, we'll do one-on-one practice on how to construct.